YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue work on the mostly printed CNC electronics enclosure. This is a Meanwell LRS 124, which means it's just 100 watts, 24 volt power supply. We have to get electricity from here to here. It's a nice cord, 16 gauge, plenty to do what we need to do. First to do, cut that end off. We don't need it. We need to partially strip off the jacketing. There we go. I may have screwed the pooch on that one, but you know what? We have plenty, so we'll do it again. And I'll do it this way this time. Just trying to go through the vinyl, black vinyl on the outside. There you go. 3 wires, neutral, line in, and ground. Ground's also very important. 3 screw terminals right here. L, line, neutral, ground. These have to be attached here and screwed down here. And then we'll test the voltage coming out and make sure we are doing what we're supposed to do. We're getting a good 24 volts because that's important. So anyway, there's only 3 wires to do, so we'll do this real quick. And we will trim those ends up because I'm going to show you what's important on that and the ground. All right, so got these stripped off. These also will piss off your significant other when you leave those laying around. Just telling you, I know from experience. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure these things are all laying flat. And with the insulation still in there, you can see there's a little bit extra. So we need to trim those up because from here where my thumbnail is to here is the only crimp point. So we're going to go and cut a snooch of that off, a snooch of that off, and a snooch of that off. And there you go. And then all this copper here, that also tends to piss people off. Anyway, so it's a pretty simple procedure. You slide the crimp fitting on there, and then these handy dandy pliers come in. You give it a good squeeze, and you feel it, it's beautiful. Just repeat the process 3 times, total. The crimp mine sideways like that. And there you go. All right, very good. Next up, we'll hook it up, test it out. Okay, we're back. So black is always your line in. Loosen the cable, get it underneath that washer. There we go, make sure it's nice and tight. There's the white, which is always your neutral. And of course, the green to ground, which saves you much electrocution later on if something shorts out. It takes all the juice. There we go. Make sure there's good, solid connections, and then we'll come down and route all these wires and get them out of the way later so that they fit nice and neat into the enclosure. All right, everything's hooked up. Let's see how many volts we have. All right, we're back. As you see, you plug it in, you have the little green LED, tells you what's going on. Now what we need to do is see how many volts this thing is putting out. Oh, wrong way. Red to minus. Word of caution, this is live electric. Don't stick your fingers where they don't belong. I claim no responsibility. If you look, this is reading 26.54 volts, which is too high. So you turn it, should be counterclockwise slowly. You see it coming down. We want to be as close to 24 volts as we can get. That's pretty banging right there. 24.01 volts. That's as close as we can get. So it works. This is the first part. Now the task will be getting power from here to the board and to the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi's power will have to be fed 24 volts to this, which is a buck converter. And from there to the Raspberry Pi, I'll show you how to make those connections next video. That's it for now. Keep on building.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell